Genoa-Scene for the Olds Grizzlies, Kate Jobin for Calgary over there, and talking about how these two teams had the top 5 point getters in that Rocky Mountain Female Hockey League. Those are the two top netminders as well. Kate Jobin finishing the season with a record of with 4 wins in 6 games. That goals against average 1.19. Meanwhile, for Genoa-Scene, a 7-0 record for her in 11 games, a goals against average of 1.20. So a pretty close matchup when it comes to between the pipes.
Again, just more opportunity here in Mountain View County to check out great hockey action and a great month of provincials and playoffs and all of those things combining at the same time here. It seems March Madness for sure in the Mountain View County area and Central Alberta in terms of hockey, and great results here for local clubs this season.
Well, it has been a fun one to be a part of, that's for sure. We got Grizzlies starting the playoffs, Mountain View Colts on their way to the HJHL Finals, and we'll find out who they will take on here in the next couple of days. Right now, the Cochrane Generals leading that South Division Final 3-1. But as you said, this great tournament here, and we just saw the Innisfail Eagles unfortunately bow out in a 7-game series. That was quite a memorable one. It has been a fun last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and there's still more provincial action coming up in the town of Olds next weekend with basketball at Olds High School, and actually this weekend as well, as Olds Koinonia Christian School has the 1A provincial zones for both the girls and boys senior basketball. And then next weekend, the town of Olds and Olds High School will be hosting the 3A provincial basketball. The Spartans will be hosting that event for the first time ever. And on this Olds Grizzlies roster here is one of the players that will be part of that tournament, Janelle Graham. Going to have a busy couple of weeks. Midget A female provincials for her this weekend, and then part of the Olds High School senior Spartans girls basketball team hosting provincials next weekend as well. So, I mean, that's really March Madness when you get 2 sports and 2 provincial tournaments in back-to-back weekends.
You're going to make sure that physical conditioning is top-notch for a weekend like this there, Galen.
So the warm-up has about another minute left to go in it, and then we'll have the national anthem and get things going with our first broadcast of a doubleheader here on 96.5 CKFM. So let's step aside for just a moment, and we'll come back and continue to set the stage for the Midget A female provincials right here on 96.5 CKFM. Okay, we can try and come back after this one. Thanks very much. Okay.
Just one for the Olds Grizzlies. Matchups between the two of them. Two of them this season. One ended in a tie, the other a 5-2 win for Olds. That gives them the tiebreaker. But what a fantastic year both these teams have had. And to start like this is a good test right off the bat.
Again, these two teams meeting to decide their league championship next week as well. Right now, a ceremonial puck drop here to get things going as part of the ATB ATB Financial Hockey Alberta provincial tournament here in Olds. And again, the town of Olds done such a great job the last couple of years. We are so pleased to be part of last year's Pee-wee AAA Boys Provincials, which was a great tournament, and the town of Olds getting the chance to host this one as well. We'll step aside for the national anthem and come back with the puck drop of Game 1. You're listening to Midget A Female Provincial Hockey on 96.5 CKFM.
Ladies and gentlemen, Game 1 featuring from Zone 9, Calgary Chaos, taking on your host team from Zone 6, the Olds Grizzlys.
Attempted by Janelle Graham, that's knocked away, and the Chaos spring up the ice. Here they come. Dennett down the left wing will drop it back. The shot and the first save of the game as Wassine is able to kick it to the far side corner boards as Woodward got the shot, and it'll come back to the near side and be wrapped around the boards by the Grizzlies, and up the right wing side again they try and get out to center. They'll make their way across the center ice logo, dump it down, and it'll slide into the near side corner. Heading back is going to be Holly Tecklenburg for the Chaos. And they break out left wing side. Got numbers here if they push the pace. First pass is completed, and Rockcliffe will just dump it down the ice. Claire Rockcliffe heading off on a change as the Chaos switch things up. The Grizzlies have a chance to try and break out left wing side. Chaos, though, arriving on the forecheck. They get it to the side of the net. Nice play to knock it away to the corner as it is swung back around far side of the ice. And first one there is Victoria Wagstaff for the Grizzlies. 4 players battle along the boards. Tori Blanchard able to get one towards the net for the Chaos. Good reach there for Blanchard. Now get some help along the boards from McDonald. Back to the point. Shot is blocked, and it'll stay in the zone, and then it'll be poked away. And rushing up the ice is Wagstaff for the Olds Grizzlies. Getting back defensively, though, is Sarah Moore. Moore able to knock her down and take the puck away. And then Moore will make a breakout pass for Calgary. And as far as the line, and the Grizzlies able to knock it back to the front of the net. There defensively, though, is Janet Sue. Gets away from one forechecker for the Grizzlies. Slips the pass to the boards to Paige Kirk. And away come the Chaos to center. They'll dump it down into the Grizzly zone. 2.5 minutes gone. Opening period of the opening game of this Midget A Female Provincials. Grizzlies try and break out. At the point, it'll stay in the zone. Shot is blocked, and it is picked up. And Hope Holbein will send it down the ice for Olds. Out of the net came Tobin. She lets it go to the far side corner, and back after it is Sarah Duke for the Chaos. Great outlet pass to center, and able to get across the red line is Shea Cooper. She'll rim it down along the boards, ends up behind the Grizzlies' net, and back after it is Samantha Thompson. And behind the net, able to slip it to Kelly Leonard. Nice stick handling by Leonard. Good breakout pass to the right wing side, and Lightbound will dump it down the ice for Olds. Tobin stops it at the side of the net. And then able to escape some traffic in behind and get a good breakout pass to center for the Chaos with Schultz. Chaos up ahead to the Grizzlies line. Tangle up along the far side boards. Shot attempt knocked down at the front of the net. And the Grizzlies Lightbound sends it rink wide. Up ahead at the Chaos line. Leonard pokes it in deep. Lightbound will chase in after it. Centering try. Tobin, the goaltender, able to stick it to the near side. And it'll be picked up there by Altwasser. And she goes to the left wing boards and ahead to center. And Chaos able to get it down the ice. At the Olds line, Leonard had to go off her skate, and the Chaos pick it up in the neutral zone. Long time without a whistle to get this one going. We're still scoreless, almost 4 minutes gone first period, and now Tecklenburg will dump it in from center, and the Grizzlies go back. Good forecheck here by the Chaos, and they send it back to the far point. Woodward will keep it in. Players going to the front of the net, including Chelsea Bragdon. She'll have to help out along the far side boards. Grizzlies able to take it away, send it around to the near side. Taylor Swanby will bank it off the near side boards, and that'll trickle down the ice. Not enough on it for an icing. In on the forecheck, here comes Faith Getty for the Grizzlies. She's able to take it off with the stick of Woodward. Around to the far side boards, though. Chaos recover defensively. Back to the point. Can't get it out there. The Grizzlies will keep it in. And at the line one more time, they bank it into the far side corner. Work it off of the boards. Continue to tangle for it, and now down side of the net. An attempt at the crease, and then it is chipped up and out of play. Tobin had to make one good save in that sequence. I think Getty got the shot through there, JD.
That she did, and quite the opening go there. 4 minutes and 44 seconds without a whistle to start this one. Take a drink of water there, Galen. That's a rough one to start the game there.
I've got to be ready for anything once you get to provincials and playoffs. And a good pace to start this one here. No goals as of yet, though. And the Calgary Chaos able to dump it down the ice, and away they go in after it. Emily Vandenberg will get around behind the Grizzlies net in the near side face-off circle. Had it knocked off her stick back towards the point, where it is held in again by the Chaos. Bouncing puck, Grizzlies finally able to take it away, and as they deflect it down the ice, it's got enough steam on it, and it's going to be wide of the goal that it'll be an icing against Olds.
Well, here in the opening going, we've seen some good passing out of the Olds Grizzlies defense, and that's going to be so key to try and kickstart that rush. We saw a great one early on from Grace Seeley as she gets back there and just tries to send the winger all the way down on the right-hand side with that great pass.
Face off to the right of the Grizzlies netminder was seen. Along the far side boards, Davidson able to start out to center for Olds. Up ahead, Julian Lightbound, a one-on-one. She's down the right wing side, puts on the brakes in the far corner, snaps a shot on goal. Tobin had to make a good save. It comes back to Lightbound, and then she is hounded there by Tori Blanchard, and Blanchard able to get it down the ice, but it's going to be an icing this time against Calgary. Again, some great sponsors have jumped on board for this Midget A female broadcast, and we appreciate them very much. One
of them being Westview Co-op. Fuel Up to Win is back at your Westview Co-op with hundreds of prizes, including a guaranteed grand prize of $100,000 in cash. Visit fueluptowin.ca for full details.
Chaos able to win the draw at the point, though. Grizzlies able to hold it in. And at the front of the net, Calgary will take it back and make a good breakout pass right wing side to center. Ryan Altwasser. And they get tangled up at the Grizzlies line, and they're going to bring it in offside. As far as the lineups go for today, one change for the Midget A female Grizzlies is that Sydney Norrie has a suspension, so she will miss the first game of this tournament. That's the only scratch for the Midget A female Grizzlies. Chaos bring it up over the line. Shea Cooper with a long shot. Wassine leaves it at the side of the net. Hooked to the far corner boards by Swanby. At the point, Chaos will keep it in. Shot drifts wide and into the near side corner. Four players tie up. Comes back towards the point. Tecklenburg sent one through the slot to the far corner, and we're going to have our first penalty here as Shea Cooper was taken down.
And that's going to be interference there, as I believe it was Getty, the guilty party on the side. They both go after the puck in one little shove, and down goes Cooper. That puts Getty in the box. We're going to see our first power play this afternoon, and it goes to the Chaos. We'll see what they can do with it.
So we are scoreless, 13:40 remaining first period. Has the opportunity to go to the power play before the Chaos happens. Come back to the far side point. Holly Tecklenburg is there. Into the far side corner. Chelsea Bragdon back along the boards. Off of Tecklenburg. Grizzlies are going to take it away and swat it down the ice. Hustling up in a penalty-killing roll after it is McKenna Dole, and she will win the foot race to the far corner. Then wipes out along with Carrie's Woodward. Woodward back up on her skates, takes the puck and darts in behind the Chaos net. And the first 30 seconds, though, gone in this opportunity here on the power play, thanks to the good work of Dole for the Olds Grizzlies. Up the ice come the Chaos. Claire Rockcliffe at the Grizzlies line, and they're going to go offside.
Some great work by the penalty-killing unit to win those races to the puck. We've seen it a few times already in this first period. Galen, the Grizzlies, using their speed, getting to those pucks first, winning battles along the boards.
Paige Kirk will take the face-off here for the Chaos. Unable to win it, however, and more time going to come off as the Grizzlies continue to do a great job penalty killing. Emily Vandenberg and Jillian Lightbound, the forwards. 4 Olds at the moment. Taylor Swanby on defense, and Swanby watches the Chaos come up the right wing side, trying to sneak past her down the boards is Kira McDonald. We'll go to the near side corner in the Grizzlies zone. Chaos trying to set up the power play, but the pass back to the point is going to elude Janet Sue, and all the way back into Chaos territory it goes. Grizzlies able to change up a couple of the penalty killers, and a long pass by the Chaos power play is going to go right up the middle and all the way down for an icing.
Well, Calgary really not being able to get anything going here on the power play so far. The pass is a little bit off here to start this tournament there, and we'll see if they can shore that up here as this first period rolls along. They've got 43 seconds left in the penalty to Getty.
Almost 8 minutes expired in the opening period. No score. Chaos on the power play, win the face-off, and it is Altwasser to center before she tumbles down, and the puck is taken away by Kelly Leonard. Leonard dumps it diagonally into the far corner in the Chaos zone. Davidson makes a look and then peels back as they'll try and restrict the Chaos breakout. Again, pressure at the front of the net applied by Davidson. Nice move by Melanie Schultz to bring it up the ice. Then the rink-wide pass will go in front of the Calgary bench and then just be chopped down the ice. A very effective first penalty kill here for Olds as they're able to flip it down one more time, and a hand pass in the neutral zone for the Chaos. So this Grizzlies penalty killing unit looking very good, JD.
Doing a good job breaking up passes, not allowing a whole lot of flow from the Calgary Chaos. When you're playing a team like the Chaos, known for their speed, and we were talking to their coaching staff, that's what they were talking about. If you can break up that speed and not allow them to get those big strides, it can be very helpful.
Now for the face-off, Olds able to bring it up the ice, and it'll be hammered wide of the net by Faith Getty as she's back out of the penalty box, and it off the end boards, hit the back of the net, and the Grizzlies are able to stay with it. And they work on offense here now after a successful penalty kill. Victoria Wagstaff in the near side corner to Getty in the far corner. She comes out to the face-off dot, swoops to the slot, and a high shot is gloved by Kate Jobin. And nice save by Jobin.
Solid stop there from Jobin with the nice glove hand on Getty. And that's a tough one there. You've got a really good shooter in Getty, but Jobin, who's had some trouble kicking out those rebounds early on, does a good job to just take that one right in the glove.
Getty able to get to the slot for the best chance so far in this game. Chaos able to win the defensive zone draw. We remain scoreless. Almost 9 minutes gone first period as they bring it up the ice. Rockcliffe over the line, slides one in, and Wassine is going to have to cover it up at the Grizzlies net. So both teams able to get the puck to the net in the last couple of seconds.
11:05 to go in our first period. Still no score, and a big thank you to another one of our sponsors, Autos AVU, proud supporter of the Olds Minor Hockey Association and Provincial Female Midget A Hockey. Proud to be your only local authorized service center for appliances and electronics.
Along the near side boards, Chaos able to center it, and a nice attempt there. Chopped just wide by Rockcliffe, set up by Bragdon in behind the Grizzlies net. Chaos trying to stay with it. Come up the middle of the ice, and the Grizzlies Vanderberg trying to skate it to center, had it poked off of her stick, back along the far side boards. Calgary will dump it right back in. And the Grizzlies look to set up a breakout. Samantha Thompson has some space in the near side corner. Long pass up the right wing side to center. It's knocked to the far boards by Sarah Moore of the Chaos. And now up ahead to Kira McDonald. Nice move over the Grizzlies line in the slot. Able to get a turnaround shot on goal. Wassine handles that well. And then paddles it to the corner with the goal stick. Grizzlies slip it up the left wing boards, trying to emerge out of their own zone in front of their bench. Puck will slide away though, and back at the Calgary line, it is grabbed by Moore. Her pass to center knocked away. Bouncing puck picked up by Tori Blanchard, and in front of the penalty boxes on the far side of the ice. They bat it around, comes back to a Chaos stick, and is slipped into the offensive zone. They'll chase it down into the near side corner with McDonald. Back after it for Olds, though, is Swanby, and she wraps it around to the far side boards. Chaos cut it off there with Blanchard. Blanchard will get some support from Paige Kirk. Now back at the point, chopping at it is Sarah Moore. And the Grizzlies keep moving forward, though, and it'll be Leonard bringing it up over the line. Into the slot, she's in alone, lets the shot go and just misses. Low glove side. Kelly Leonard with a great chance for the Grizzlies. And it goes off the far side boards. We remain scoreless, though, and back the other way. Here come the Chaos. Now they get a chance, and in alone going to the backhand and stopped by Wassine as racing into the offensive zone with some nifty stick handling there for the Chaos was McDonald.
Well, two of the higher scoring players on the ice getting almost identical chances as they cut in alone to the net, but both goaltenders equal to the task with some big saves here early.
Leonard's chance was on the forehand. She just missed glove side. And then for McDonald, she tried to go backhand, but Wassine stayed right with her. Grizzlies able to get it out to center off the defensive zone drop. And now up the left wing side. Here come the Chaos again. It is Schultz, the defense, blue liner rather, into the far corner. And it'll be off of her stick and back to the middle of the ice. Calgary able to keep it in. And now it is knocked away to center. Back after it for the Chaos, Sarah Duke. And her pass hits a skate, comes back at the Chaos line. Grizzlies going to try and stay on side. A delayed offside here, though. And now they got to clear back out. And that'll give more time for Schultz to look things over. Able to complete a pass up the right wing. Altwasser gets across center, dumps it in. It hit the linesman, and the Grizzlies swat it back down the ice. Far corner into her own zone goes Woodward. She will wrap it around the boards, looking for Claire Rockcliffe on the near side. Rockcliffe back towards the front of the net, off the stick of Tecklenburg, and then she gets tripped up in the far corner, and for the second time in this first period, the Olds Grizzlies are going to be shorthanded, and that might be Getty again.
I believe it is there. She lost a step on Holly Tecklenburg going in behind the net and reached out to grab her and was just enough to trip her up, so Tecklenburg goes down. It's a tripping call here. And Getty back in the box for two. Another power play for the Chaos. We've got 8:16 to play in the first. Still no score.
Well, the penalty killing unit called upon for the host team here once again. The Chaos able to win the draw. Up the ice comes Holly Tecklenburg. Dumps it diagonally. Far corner in the Grizzly zone. Swooping in after it there. And getting the cycle going was Duke. And it'll be slipped behind the net by Dennett. Chaos try a centering attempt, and it goes off the near side boards, and now from the point, Woodward will try and hold it in. Back to the line. Duke sends it across. Here's the drive, knocked away at the front of the net to the far corner. And Brooke Dennett is there for Calgary on the back end. Gets one to the front of the net. A stick save is made by Wassine. And off the near side boards, the Grizzlies hammer it to the point, but Woodward keeps it in. Second effort, though, gets it out and down the ice. And the penalty killing unit able to make wholesale changes. Long pass, trying to catch that change in progress by Tecklenburg is going to all the way down, and it is an icing against the Chaos power play.
We're getting a couple of more opportunities on this power play than they did on their first, as they get a couple of shots through towards the net that just go wide, but was seen under some fire here on the penalty kill for Olds.
Offensive zone draw here, and the Grizzlies get a stick on it. Some more time coming off of this penalty kill. 1 minute left in the power play for the Chaos as they try and complete a couple passes to the near side boards. And now starting up ice is Paige Kirk. Makes her way down the right wing side into the slot in the Grizzly zone. That's swatted back out to center. And Janet Sue up the near side boards for Blanchard. Slipped past a check. Lost the puck. It comes back to the point. Sue is there. And her shot knocked down and cleared by Olds. And back at center, Sarah Moore looking to move it back in and set up the power play again. She brings it up the left wing side, delays, back to the point, long shot just wide, and into the near side corner. Grizzlies able to get to it, and they will hammer it down the ice. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Swooping back into her own zone is Kira McDonald. She makes a nice move in the neutral zone, brings it up over the Grizzlies line on the backhand, gets to the forehand, then drops it off in the near side face-off circle for Rockcliffe. Grizzlies able to take it away, and it is out to center again. And the power play for the Chaos with just 3 seconds left in it as they headman it to Kozak, and then her shot is knocked to the far side boards. Bouncing puck there. Schultz had it taken away and dumped down the ice. This is going to be an icing against the Grizzlies, but you don't mind that. Second successful penalty kill and get a chance to reset and deal with a defensive zone face-off.
I've got to be pleased with what the penalty kill has been doing so far in this first period. They've managed to kill off the 2 penalties they've taken and getting a lot of bodies in front of the net as well. Wasseen's got a lot of help back there from her defense.
She's made a couple of good saves so far and definitely tested more on that power play than the first. Even strength here, though. Chaos off of the face-off. Puck come off a stick and out to the neutral zone. He'll dump it back in. Grizzlies get it up ahead. And Getty over the line, surrounded by 4 Chaos players. And from the point, the shot deflects just wide. Is able to hold it in for Olds was Thompson. And off the far side boards now. Grizzlies unable to get that pass into the far corner. And Schultz for the Chaos. Tried to go to the near side once. And we'll try a second time, but this pass is going to miss everybody, and all the way down it goes. An icing against Calgary. 5:26 away from our first intermission. We are scoreless here in Game 1 of the Midget A Female Provincials.
Our broadcast brought to you by Integra Tire and Sundry. There's a force behind everything Integra Tire does. They call it integrity. An endless pursuit of excellence every day for every customer. See the difference at Integra Tire and Sundry.
Off the face-off, puck hopped just wide of the Chaos net, and goaltender Kate Jobin wants to go into the near side corner. Attempted shot by Swanby, knocked away, and up the ice come the Chaos, with Tecklenburg able to slide it down. Wasseen poked it to the far corner. Chaos got to it. Centering attempt comes all the way back to the line, and that's broken up, and now starting up the ice for Olds is Wagstaff. She'll dump it down the ice and head off for a change. Back after it. Throw the Chaos. Long pass comes out to center. And Davidson will pick it up at the red line. Trying to work her way up the right wing boards, but it slipped away. And the Chaos get it back. Tecklenburg will flip it down the ice. Reaching for it with the glove with Swanby. It got past her into the near side corner. And now the Chaos with a centering attempt from Brooke Dennett. That misfires. 3-on-2 up the ice in transition for the Olds Grizzlies. They get across the Chaos line from the far face-off dot. A shot slipped just wide by Davidson. And it comes back towards the point from the line. Grace Seeley slides it down in behind the Chaos net to Davidson. Far face-off dot. A shot to the front of the net and a chance there for Lightbound. Just missed on the backhand and in the far corner. It'll be poked up the left wing boards, and Calgary will survive that push by the Grizzlies. And now back the other way. A good rush up the ice. Couple of nice moves, but a good defensive effort by Olds. And Lightbound able to push it out to the neutral zone for Leonard. She'll get across center and dump it down the ice. Back after it goes Duke for the Chaos. And her pass rink wide for Blanchard. Up ahead now to the Grizzlies line a little bit further. McDonald with a long shot. That drifts in, and Wasseen able to knock it down and cover it up.
Good job there by Wasseen, having to move post to post after a nice little cut in and shot there from Kira McDonald. Kira, one of those high-scoring forwards there for Calgary. 18 games this season. She put 10 to the back of the net.
Chaos able to win the draw. Point shot by Schultz is blocked by Getty and then dumped down the ice by Wagstaff. And everyone hustling up after it. Icing is waved off. That's going to force Duke to go back after it for the Chaos. Up the boards for Blanchard. Getty able to take it away for the Olds. And Getty into the near side corner. Drop it back. And a shot from Swanby. Kicked out to the corner by Jobin. Off the near side boards. Chaos trying to get out again. Poked down low and ends up into the far side corner. Wagstaff after it there. Another penalty upcoming here. Which way is this one going to go? Grizzlies have possession, so they're going to get their first power play. Sent down low by Swanby into the far corner. Grizzlies Wagstaff in behind the net. And try and come out in the near side corner. They got the extra attacker out there. Move along the boards by Elena Wagstaff, and it comes back towards the point for Swanby. Shot hit a skate right into the slot, though. A lunging effort to the front of the net. Great try there by the Grizzlies' Janelle Graham, but finally the Chaos touched the puck. Old's going to get a power play, though, with 2:38 left in a scoreless first period.
Great job there as they had the goalie pulled and had the extra attacker trying to get it to the front of the net, but just out of the reach there, and it's a high sticking call with 2:38 to go in the first period. So we're going to see our first opportunity for an Olds power play in this one.
Leonard will take the face-off. Davidson also out there. Able to get it back to the point, and the shot attempt is going to go just wide. And come around the near side boards. Seeley at the point here, sending it into the far corner. Lightbound able to get it for the Grizzlies. Then it is poked away from Leonard and down the ice. And hustling back is Seeley into the Grizzlies zone. Seeley stops in the far corner. Back around behind the net for Dana Leonard, and the captain of the Olds Midget A female Grizzlies launches a good pass up the right wing side. And here comes the power play unit into the offensive zone. Lightbound to the front of the net. Leonard reaching for it. Comes back to Lightbound. Shot poked just wide. And Davidson now trying a backhand centering pass. And Jobin has had enough of that. Pounces on top of the puck and gets a whistle.
Big time stop there from Kate Jobin as she's really being her team's best penalty killer right now. Some good work by this forward unit to get it to the front of the net. Get that quick shot off. But Jobin kicks out that left pad for a big time stop.
Faith Getty out there along with Victoria Wagstaff and Elena Wagstaff centering this line. Wins it to the far side boards. Power play for another minute 9 for Olds. They can set things up. Get it back to the point. Shot launched on goal. Jobin knocked it down. Rebound chance hit the side of the net. And the Chaos into the near side corner. Try and get it up the boards, but that is cut off by Getty. And now in comes Elena Wagstaff for some support. Getty to Elena Wagstaff behind the Chaos net. She comes out the far side, skates to the top of the dot, back to the point for Graham. Tried to make a quick pass, but it's off the heel of her stick and out to the neutral zone. Across to the far side. And the Grizzlies power play with 37 seconds left in it. And they're able to complete a pass up the near side as Leonard slipped it ahead. And now Dana Leonard in the high slot takes a return pass and drives one that's blockered to the corner by Tobin. Good shot from the point by Dana Leonard. Now along the near side boards. Kicked back to her at the left point. Right back to the dot for Elena Wagstaff. Drives one, and that's gloved by Jobin. So a couple good slap shots there on this Grizzlies power play, JD.
Yes, indeed. Really trying to uncork one from the blue line, and that one gets stopped on a second chance from right at the top of the circle, but Jobin reads it through traffic, makes the good glove save. 15 seconds left in the power play.
Taylor Swanby gets the puck at the left point as the Grizzlies win the face-off. And a pass to the middle of the ice is knocked away and then found again by Vandenberg of the Grizzlies into the far side corner with 4 seconds left in the power play. They'll keep it in at the far point and then work in the offensive zone here as the Chaos are back to full strength. 30 seconds left first period. Shot will go wide and up the near side board. Swanby trying to hold it in. The Chaos able to slide it ahead to center. And then Kirk's pass looking for McDonald just out of the reach and all the way into the far corner in the Grizzly zone. 20 seconds left first period. Still scoreless. Game 1 of this Midget A female provincial tournament. Dennett lost it for the Chaos. Grizzlies able to bank it off the boards and back into the Chaos zone. To pick it up goes Melanie Schultz. Schultz flips one left wing side intended for McDonald. 5 seconds left. Back into the far corner in the Grizzlies zone. And the first period is going to come to an end with Bagels on the board. We'll be back to talk more about the first period of the Midget A female provincial tournament between the Olds Grizzlies and the Calgary Chaos here in Game 1 in just a moment. You're listening to Grizzlies Hockey on 96.5 CKFM.
coming in on the wing and then trying to cut their way to the middle for a quick shot there on Wassine, and that's something that this Grizzly defense is going to have to watch as the game goes on.
It is a great opportunity this weekend for all of the girls here to really show their stuff out on the ice. And for some of them, they've got careers in college hockey lined up for next season. A couple of those players are on the Olds Midget A female Grizzlies, including their captain Dana Leonard and her twin sister Kelly Leonard, as they will go to SAIT next year. And yesterday I had a chance to catch up with those two, along with Kira Davidson. And here is our conversation now as part of the first intermission. Okay, I'm assuming there's 12 minutes left here, Corey. starting to trickle back out onto the ice, so that worked out great. Yeah. After period 1 of the Midget A female. So obviously, hope for their power play chances in that opening period. So we begin the second with the Grizzlies attacking left to right across your radio dial, and the Calgary Chaos taking the puck and moving it up across the Grizzlies line. They'll get a good chance from the near side face-off dot and able to snipe the first goal and get this one underway as Mary McDonald for the Calgary Chaos. 13 seconds into period 2, the Chaos have struck and taken the lead on the Grizzlies.
Well, how dangerous is Mary McDonald? 20 goals this season in 18 league games, and what a fantastic job there just to come in down the wing, let that shot go in quick enough to get to the back of the net. 13 seconds, all it takes. First shot of the second period, it's 1-0 Calgary.
We'll look at it here on the OCTV.ca replay, and she is able to get just past the faceoff dot down the left wing and open the scoring. Now back the other way come the Grizzlies with a high shot, and they score as they have managed to tie the game. It's just 11 seconds later across the line down the right wing, getting the top of the faceoff dot and able to rip one high into the net and get this thing back to level. As the Grizzlies, I believe it's going to be Elena Wagstaff who gets the goal.
Well, taking a look at this one on the OCTV replay, and from pretty much the same spot, top of the faceoff circle, lets the shot go and just mishandled by the netminder, and into the back it goes. 2 goals in the first 24 seconds of the period.
And that's after we had bagels on the board in the first period, so the team's cooking up some goals to start period number 2. A great response from the home side, and the Chaos lead is short-lived. Here they come up the ice, bringing it to the line, and then able to stay onside, but losing the puck was Kira McDonald, and back the other way come the Grizzlies as they bank it off the far side boards and down the ice. Janet Sue's got to go back after it for the Chaos. Pass back to the far point, able to hold it in is Taylor Swanby. And it'll come around to the near side boards. Grizzlies in after it, and Kira Davidson out to the front, and a chance knocked just wide by Lightbound, picked up by Davidson. She circles the goal, sends it back to the point, and a shot will trickle wide into the near side corner. Chaos trying to come up the boards, but there's Davidson again. She's able to break it up and get it down low, and she will pick it up behind the goal, come out the far side. One more time, feed it back to the point. Swampy had it go off of her skate, and it is picked up, and the other way come the Chaos. Nice move across the line. Blanchard, near side dot. McDonald, then it's off the outside of the net. A second chance here in this second period for the Chaos to get in with numbers. The first time Mary McDonald was able to score, that time it was Kira McDonald, and she knocked it just wide. The Grizzlies back the other way, up the right wing boards, working into the offensive zone, around the net to the far side, and the puck will bounce around and come back out to the neutral zone. Julian Lightbound sends it in. Chaos have some time as they look to start out. Duke will send it across to the far side, and her defense partner able to swing around. Melanie Schultz sends it to an open wing. It's picked up there by Swanby of the Grizzlies and into the Chaos zone. They'll use the boards in front of the two benches to get it up the left wing to Shea Cooper. She's over the Olds line. And then down low into the corner. Elena Wagstaff will come back after it. Wagstaff with the tying goal for the Grizzlies. Just a few seconds after the Chaos had taken the lead earlier this period. And she's able to poke it out to center. And it'll be dumped back in by Woodward. And Wassine is going to cover this up as it trickles to her crease. And then JD can get you caught up on our 2 back-to-back goals there, one for each team.
Oh, what a start to this period, Galen. 13 seconds in, Mary McDonald nets the first for Calgary. The assists on that one going to Brooke Dennett and number 20, Holly Tecklenburg. But the response came just 11 seconds later. Elena Wagstaff with the goal. The lone assist on that one credited to sister Victoria Wagstaff.
Round the boards this goes as Olds wins the defensive zone draw, and back to the far point. Chaos able to hold it in there. 3 minutes gone, second period. We're tied 1-1. Grizzlies Davidson having a good start to this second period, able to force a turnover. She brings it out to center. Lost it there, though, and the Chaos bring it in offside at the Grizzlies line.
This broadcast of Female Midget A Provincial Hockey is brought to you by Westview Co-op. Fuel up to win is back at your Westview Co-op with hundreds of prizes, including a guaranteed grand prize of $100,000 in cash. Visit fueluptowin.ca for full details. Westview Co-op, you're at home here.
Chaos win the neutral zone draw up the middle of the ice. It bounces off of the stick of Brooke Dennett and is picked up by Tecklenburg. She'll dump it in. Near side boards, Grace Seeley back after it for Olds. Wrap it around to the far side, and Lightbound will just deflect this one out and down the ice. Long change for both teams here in this second period. Grizzlies start to make changes here as hopping over the boards and out onto the ice is Hope Holbein. In the neutral zone, Grizzlies able to break up an attempt to get up the ice by the Chaos. Now Calgary able to get it back, and McDonald will sweep it down. And she'll head off for a change. Graham goes back behind the Grizzlies net after it. Right wing pass, and working her way across the neutral zone neatly here, and then slipping it down the ice and heading off for a change is Jillian Lightbound. Chaos will go back after it. Pass back to the point, but Graham will hold that in and then slams one just wide into the far corner. To get it up the boards was Moore. Comes out to center. Little touch pass there from Kira McDonald, intended for Kirk, but she gets tied up in front of the penalty boxes, and now Kirk able to take it away and start up the right wing side into the old zone, into the far corner. Centering pass for McDonald. Graham with a nice job defensively, though, and up the boards. Emily Vanderberg is able to bat it out, and that'll slide down the ice. Hustling up after it. With good speed for the Grizzlies into the offensive zone here, and they're able to get to it first. Wagstaff going to the front of the net. It comes back, though, and then loose at the front. A backhand try is gloved in tight by Kate Jobin. A good effort there for the Grizzlies and Victoria Wagstaff, among others, working around the crease.
Well, right away, again, the shot in front, but it's deflected right towards Wagstaff, who is waiting for it. Goes to the backhand, but another solid save from Jobin to move across.
So Getty and the two Wagstaffs, Elena and Victoria, stay out there for this offensive zone draw. The Chaos able to win it, though, and they'll send Olds back after it. Dana Leonard off the near side boards for Victoria Wagstaff. Had her stick lifted and is taken away. Altwasser back into the Chaos zone. They work it around. Right wing side. Kozak at the Grizzlies line. Going to be offside. Puck was picked up there by Elena Wagstaff, and now she'll go back into the Grizzlies zone and dump it up the left wing boards out to center. In the neutral zone. Play will now come across the red line, and the Calgary Chaos work their way back into Grizzlies territory to the near side face-off dots. Kozak trying to get around a check, and they got it to the front of the net. A great save is made by Wassine off of Bragdon, who had a wide open chance, and now Olds will dump it out of play and into the Chaos bench.
Well, there might be the save of the game for Wassine so far. Beautiful pass across the blue ice to the open skater on the side, and Wassine has to come across and just gets a piece of it enough to keep it out.
In the neutral zone, Leonard wins the draw for Olds, and back to the far point and up the ice. This pass is going to go off a skate and all the way down. It's going to be an icing against Olds, and the faceoff will come back near Jenna Wassine, who's, again, great save there. Keeps this game tied 1-1 with 14:10 left second period.
All we've heard coming into this game was how evenly matched these two teams are. All the times they've met this season, tournament play, regular season, we're 2-2-1 between these two clubs.
Off of this faceoff, Chaos get it to the side of the net. Stays out, though. And Dana Leonard looking for a long pass to center for Davidson, but that was broken up. Now in the Grizzlies zone. Mary McDonald to the slot. Off a stick, held in by Dennett. And her turnaround try knocked down. defense for the Grizzlies, blocking a lot of shots in this game so far, and they break out to center. Rink-wide pass, right wing side. Kira Davidson drifts a slap shot. Might have been going wide, but is gloved and hung onto by Jobin nonetheless.
That glove hand has been getting quite a workout so far this afternoon for Jobin. There's another glove save. Another good slap shot across the blue line, and Leonard has let that go a couple of times already.
McKenna Dole come out to take the face-off for the Grizzlies in the offensive zone, and off the face-off it goes up in the air. She tries to glove it down, got to stick to it, still loose in the slot. Now it'll come back to the point, and Swanby shot tipped just wide, and it came back across the crease and just missed the near post. To the line, Dole for Dana Leonard, trying to get around one defender, and it'll be taken by Kira McDonald, and she hustles up the left wing side. A 3-on-2 for the Chaos. Pass for Blanchard, and Swanby stays right with her. Blanchard has to now wrap it around as the Grizzlies get back defensively. At the point, trying to hold it in is Moore, and she has it poked away from her and up the ice. And skates Elena Wagstaff for the Grizzlies. Turns on the speed up the left wing side, trying to get by a check of Paige Kirk. She goes all the way around behind the Chaos net. Out the near side, skating all the way back to the right point. Tried to lay it back along the boards. McDonald got it out to the neutral zone, and the Grizzlies bring it back in offside.
Well, trying to use the speed there as they go all the way in and around, trying to draw the attention. They just can't complete the pass once they're inside the offensive zone. Are the Grizzlies as they get that one poked out at the blue line. They bring it in offside. 12:43 is what's left in our second period. Still tied at 1.
Off of the face-off. Grizzlies push it into the Chaos zone, and back after it goes Ryan Altwasser. Tried the far side, but it's going to come back behind the net. And now the Chaos will look to use the left wing boards to get out. But at the point, Seeley able to hold it in. She smashes it down in behind the Chaos net. And Getty will chase down Schultz in the far corner. They tangle up there. Puck poked back behind the Chaos net. Getty trying to deal with a couple of defenders right there with her. Pass out to the side of the net. And taking on her opposite number there was Sarah Moore. Offensive effort for the Chaos allows Calgary to start a breakout left wing side to center. Comes back, and Duke across to Schultz up the right wing side, and then wrapping it in is Altwasser for the Chaos. Just over 8 minutes gone in the second period. We're tied 1-1. Both teams scoring in the first minute of this period. Grizzlies make a good left wing pass to Lightbound. She's got a 1-on-1, but now here come the reinforcements as the Chaos get back defensively. And Brooke Dennett takes it away and slings it up the right wing side for Mary McDonald. Across the Grizzlies line and not much further. Out at center. Deflects off a couple of sticks up in the air. Is picked up by McDonald. She brings it back in across the Grizzlies line and lets a long wrister go. And this time Wassine is able to make the glove save. And it was McDonald who opened the scoring 13 seconds into the second period by beating Wassine low to that glove side from the left wing. Off the draw, it goes to McDonald, and their shot will go just wide and blocker side this time. McDonald gets behind the net, and backhand centering pass comes out to the high slot. Grizzlies take it away there and start up ice. Kelly Leonard. It's past one defender, but not all of them, as at the back line there, Tecklenburg able to poke it away. Comes around to the near side corner. Grizzlies' Dana Leonard pinching up from the point, but busting out of the zone is Mary McDonald for the Chaos. Her long pass off the far side boards intended for Rockcliffe goes all the way down, and the Grizzlies and the Chaos chase in after it. Chaos will get it out to the front of the net, and in the slot, Olds will take it away and start back the other way with a left wing breakout pass for Lightbound. Gains the center ice stripe, flips it all the way down the ice, and Moore back behind her own net. Had it slide away from her, and here comes the forecheck for the Grizzlies. Dole, part of that, but the Chaos able to get it away. Up the right wing, outlet pass, knocked down the ice by Rockcliffe. She heads off for a change as we approach the midway mark of period 2, tied 1-1. Grizzlies using the far side boards to start this breakout, and that didn't work. Grace Seeley give it a second try. Pass up for Vandenberg, knocked back behind the net for Seeley. Chaos. Kirk able to tie things up behind the net. Seeley now pokes it to the far side boards again. Vandenberg reaching for it there. And one more time. And it'll end up behind the Grizzlies' net. Leonard to the near side corner. And Dana Leonard backhands it up the boards right wing side. And one more time. Chaos cut that off and got the Grizzlies hemmed in at the moment. Blanchard to the far side boards. Vandenberg to the point, but not out. And back behind the net it goes. Kira McDonald is on it for the Chaos. Chaos pressing. McDonald with a shot. That's blocked by Dole, and now it is dumped down the ice by Olds. It's going to be right on net, though. Jobin will leave it there. 5 tired Grizzlies hustle to the bench, and the Chaos with the long pass trying to catch them, but it goes off of the stick of McDonald and down the ice. And the Grizzlies will get fresh legs out there and now start up on offense themselves. A 1-on-3 here for Getty. Speeding down the right wing. Gets past a couple of the defenders, but not all of them. And a sliding effort to prevent a shot there as the Chaos will get back. And Getty in the far corner works it to the front of the net one more time. Poked away. And the Chaos, with under 9 minutes to go in the second period, back ahead to center. Up over the Grizzlies line. And a long shot will drift into the near side corner. Able to catch up to it is Cooper. One more time. Calgary back to the point. Long shot going just wide off of the stick of Schultz. Into the near side corner and then up the boards. Grizzlies breakout pass off of the stick of Getty, and it'll stay in the zone, and it is cranked wide by Tecklenburg. Grizzlies into the near side corner after it. Janelle Graham around the boards, and Olds just able to dump it out to center here. So Calgary with some territorial play the last few minutes. Up the right wing side, that pass misses McDonald. Elena Kozak trying to help her out there, and Grizzlies able to push it down the ice. Hustling back after it goes Woodward. Across to the far side for Holly Tecklenburg. And Calgary Chaos start up ice again. Long pass works out for Mary McDonald. Brings it down the right wing side. Left-hand shot into the far corner. Kelly Leonard coming back to help out as a forward defensively here behind her own net. And she's able to knock it away. Lightbound trying to chip it up the boards. Held in, though, by Brooke Dennett of the Chaos. Dennett and Lightbound dig away. And it's knocked free. And Swanby will dump it down the ice, and this is going to wind up being an icing against Olds. 1-1 is our score, 7:23 left to go second period.
Big thank you to another one of our sponsors, Autos AVU, proud supporter of Olds Minor Hockey Association and Provincial Female Midget A Hockey, proud to be your only local authorized service center for appliances and electronics.
After the icing by the Grizzlies, Chaos win the draw. Kira McDonald for Paige Kirk, and around to the far point, and it gets away from Janet Sue. She hustles back to her own blue line, slides it across to her defense partner Sarah Moore. Out ahead for Kira McDonald, knocked away by Kelly Leonard, and here come the Grizzlies, led by Leonard up the left wing side. Sharp angle try, goes wide of the net, bounces around the boards, back to Dana Leonard at the right point. Down low, Kira Davidson will cycle it with Kelly Leonard. Leonard to the front of the net, that pass knocked away, and here come the Chaos in transition out to the neutral zone. First pass, though, blocked, Blanchard, and the Chaos reset. Back to Kirk at the red line, hopped off of her stick, and it is grabbed and brought in by Holbein of the Grizzlies. She's poke-checked, and back the other way come the Chaos. Two number 12s, Kira McDonald and Dana Leonard go after it, and it is knocked away to Blanchard, and her shot just missed as the Chaos into the offensive zone now. From the point, Duke serving one wide. Now from the far point, another one, and this drive is kicked out by Wassine and kicked out all the way to the neutral zone. Great right pad stop by Jenna Wassine. Made a couple good saves here in the second period to keep this game tied 1-1. The Chaos dump it back in, and Dana Leonard will just loft one down the ice. The Grizzlies willing to take an icing here. Chaos seem to be on their toes. Grizzlies on their heels a little bit. What has happened here, JD?
Well, the Chaos really starting to take advantage of some bad passing opportunities there for the Grizzlies, breaking things up and quickly turning it around. We've seen a couple of quick odd man rushes out of their own zone, and it turns into some of those big shots. That one there that gets through on Wassine needs a big right pad save to stop it.
Grizzlies now trying to break out after winning the defensive zone draw to center, led by Getty. She's got Victoria Wagstaff with her at the offensive blue line, but again the Chaos able to take it away and get to center and dump it down the ice. Shea Cooper hustling up after it. Grizzlies get back defensively, knock it away from her. Victoria Wagstaff will go rink wide, left wing side to center. Here comes Faith Getty. And the Chaos defenders converge on her, but it is knocked away right to Victoria Wagstaff. Her shot from the slot, though, blocked. Into the near side boards. Chaos can't get it past the point. Here comes Grace Seeley and cranks a slap shot high over top of the net, off of the glass to the far corner. Getty able to get it back for Olds. Loose puck into the slot, and the Grizzlies keep control. Victoria Wagstaff behind the net for Faith Getty. The wraparound try at the near post, but Jobin able to get the left toe down and then cover it up with the glove.
Well, Getty tries for a little trickery there. She takes the pass, goes behind the net. Looks like she's looking for the outlet pass, but quickly swings around and goes for the wraparound. Jobin has to be quick to get back to the post in time, get that pad over, make the stop here, keep it a 1-1 game.
And right off this face-off, it goes right back to Jobin, who covers up it again. So we are into the final quarter of period number 2 here. 4:56 left as we go under 5 minutes left in the second stanza. Off the draw. That's right to Carrie's Woodward. And she'll send it across to the far side. And a swift skating Brooke Dennett here up the ice for the Chaos. Over the Grizzlies line. Try to drop pass. That's broken up. And Janelle Graham will bank it out to the neutral zone. The Chaos fire it right back in. And Graham has it again. Right wing side to Kira Davidson. Her long pass deflects off a stick up at the offensive blue line for Olds and is dumped all the way back down by Calgary. This is going to be an icing. So 4:26 left second period. 1-1 face-off upcoming in the Chaos zone.
Female Midget A Alberta Hockey Provincials, brought to you by Integra Tire and Sundry. There's a force behind everything Integra Tire does. They call it integrity, an endless pursuit of excellence every day for every customer.
Grizzlies win this offensive zone draw. Julian Lightbound in the near side corner as it taken away by Woodward. And up the right wing boards for Claire Rockcliffe. Second attempt will get it out, and down the ice it goes, and Mary McDonald skating after it, gets by Dana Leonard, and launches a wrister high glove side that is snared out of the air by Jenna Wassine.
What a stop there as McDonald really starting to use that speed, and she possesses just some blazing feet there. She gets in across the line, and again that cut to the middle, and goes for the shot right into the glove hand. Another big save by Wassine.
That one might have been going high, but nevertheless, looks like a great finish there when the goaltender is able to swing the glove up in the air like Wassine did there to make the save. The Grizzlies win this defensive zone draw, dump it all the way down the ice, and back after it goes Sarah Moore. Up the near side boards, the Chaos able to get it ahead, and they've got numbers here. Long pass, though, for Tori Blanchard off of her stick. Grizzlies will get back defensively. Blanchard tries a shot from the far side boards, and that's an easier save for Wassine, and she'll hang on to it.
3:40 left to go here in our second period. Still tied at 1 on the unofficial shot clock right now in the second period. 8 shots this frame for Calgary to just 5 for Olds.
Both teams scoring in the first 30 seconds of this second period. And then not much for the Grizzlies in terms of chances since, but they win this draw and start up ice. They've got numbers here. Here they come, and the pass to the front of the net is knocked away to the near side corner. They'll get it back to the line. Janelle Graham takes a slap shot. That's off a leg to the far corner. And the best line here in the second period for the Grizzlies. This one with Getty and Victoria and Elena Wagstaff continues to work. Getty trying to center it, comes across to the near side dot. It is knocked down, then found, and then fired just wide by Wagstaff. Back to the far point. Another chance to hold it in for the Grizzlies. Is reaching for it there was Thompson. Chaos send it up ice, and Grizzlies back after it is Janelle Graham, and then trying to send it up the near side boards, but apologizing a little bit here as she launched it into the visiting team bench.
Keeping everybody awake on that opposition bench as a couple of bodies went flying there, but that's what the Grizzlies need to do in the offensive zone. We saw them work that puck around, get some good opportunities, keep the bodies at the front of the net, and try and get something in front of the netminder Jobin.
Scurrying at the Chaos bench to get out of the way of that one. The faceoff stays in the Grizzlies zone, and it goes back behind the net to the far corner. Swanby to Dana Leonard, and then up the boards. It is chipped. And come out of the zone, it did. Brought back in by Duke. Chaos have to clear out, get back on side. That gives Dana Leonard time to complete the first pass, but then it is stolen away by Kozak. Grizzlies recover, and up the right wing, this pass works out, and it's a one-on-one. Kira Davidson trying to move to the middle of the ice, but that was defended well by Duke. Now the Chaos out ahead to the neutral zone, and able to chip it past is Kozak. She is in alone to the backhand, and gets it between the pads of Wassine to score the go-ahead goal for the Calgary Chaos with 2:12 left in the second period. Elena Kozak puts the Chaos out in front.
Beautiful play there. The little chip to get it past the defender. Goes in all alone, and then the nice little slip to the backhand. goes 5-hole. Underneath was seen. We're seeing it on the replay. That is a beautiful goal. And that's going to put Calgary on top here, 2-1.
The OCTV.ca replay shows the breakaway goal by Kozak going in and putting the Chaos up by 1, 2-1. 2 minutes left, second period. Chaos send it down in the right wing corner in the Grizzlies zone. Now it comes around the net, and then the near side boards working with it on the backhand is McDonald. Feed it back to the point for Woodward. She is able to recover. It would have been a breakaway chance for Holbein of the Grizzlies, but able to get back was Woodward. And now the Chaos at the Grizzlies line find it again, and Dennett gains the line from the front of the net. Seeley able to prevent it from getting onto the stick of the dangerous Mary McDonald. And Seeley out to the neutral zone before it's taken away by Dennett. Chaos have to get back on side in the neutral zone. We got a heavy collision between two players as the Chaos did not get back on side and get called for that. I believe we had Wagstaff for the Grizzlies and then just trying to catch the number on the Chaos player heading to the bench. I don't think either one saw each other. They both got up and seemed to be okay. For the Chaos, it was Claire Rockcliffe. Big collision away from the play. Grizzlies dumped it down the ice off of this face-off. Chaos, though, back the other way up the left wing side to Claire McDonald. Over the Grizzlies line before she is poke-checked, and it is picked up by Faith Getty. And her pass out to head to center works out well. Grizzlies into the offensive zone. Going wide is Elena Wagstaff, and her backhand centering try right through the slot to the far side boards in the Chaos zone. And the Grizzlies are on it again. Victoria Wagstaff goes to the front of the net. Elena Wagstaff goes around behind the net. And it is Elena with it at the moment. Trying to keep it away from Sarah Moore for Victoria Wagstaff. Right out to the front of the net. Great chance. Jobin the save. 30 seconds left in the period. Comes back to the point and a drive just wide by Olds. Now along the near side boards. Chaos try and get out of their own zone yet again. One more time. The Grizzlies will keep it in. Wagstaff to the far face-off dot. Then a long shot in on Jobin. And she will hang on to it.
Good pressure here late in the second period by the Grizzlies as they work that puck around down low. Coming out at the side of the net there, Wagstaff with a chance trying to jam it in. But good job there by Jobin to hang tight to the post and stay solid in her net.
20 seconds left here in this second period. Grizzlies win the draw, and from the face-off, a shot ripped wide from the left point. Off the near side boards, 12 seconds left in the period. It'll come back, and it splits between Seeley and Leonard and goes all the way down. It's an icing against Calgary. There's still 6 seconds left in the second period, though.
So trying now for a quick face-off win and just try and uncork a slap shot towards the net. Get something towards the goal. Look for a rebound if you can.
And they win the draw and get the shot right on as Davidson blasted it blocker side, and Jobin with a critical save here for the Chaos keeps them out in front by 1.
Couldn't have drawn that one up any better. The face-off one right over to where the right-handed shot Davidson could get a great whack at it, but Jobin again does a great job to stop it.
And the Chaos switch out the centerman there, and Brooke Dennett able to win the draw, and that will do it for period 2. So the Calgary Chaos lead the host Olds Grizzlies 2-1 after 40 minutes of play, and we'll be back in a moment. You are listening to Midget A Female Provincial Hockey here on 96.5 CKFM.
Brooke Dennett, and number 20, Holly Heffer. Just 11 seconds later, Olds won the game. The goal number 19. Elena Wagstaff. The assist for Persons here for 15. Victoria Wagstaff, making it 1-1. And playing second period, 2-1 lead of goal number 16. Victoria Wagstaff. The assist number 21, Ellie Schultz. And number 19, Ryan Alwasser. That's what we expect for 2 periods. Calgary 2, Grizzlies 1.
Seconds after that, Olds would respond. A beautiful play there One Wagstaff drops it off to the other. It's Elena who finishes it off with a big blast that just can't be handled by the netminder Jobin. It falls into the net, and it's 1-1, 24 seconds into the second period. The only other goal of that period coming at 17:48 as Kalena Kozak does a great job to chip it past the defender, get in on a little bit of a breakaway, makes the nifty move to the backhand and slides one underneath with Scene. Kozak has the Chaos up 2-1 here in the second intermission. The assists on that one going to Melanie Schultz and to Ryan Altwasser.
So the Calgary Chaos out in front of the Olds Grizzlies in the opening game of this tournament. The opening ceremony is coming up here at the Sports Complex at 6 p.m. Tonight as well. So plenty more great midget A female action as part of this provincial tournament coming up throughout the weekend. Again, for the town of Olds, hosted the inaugural Adam A. female provincial tournament back in 2009. This year, the Olds College Broncos added in the women's hockey program there as well. So the town of Olds has done a lot of great things over the years in supporting female hockey. And again, this team that the Grizzlies have this year has a couple of players that have already committed to go to SAIT to play ACAC hockey next year. That is their captain Dana Leonard and their twin sister Kelly Leonard. And earlier this year had an opportunity to catch up with the SAIT Trojans head coach and longtime women's hockey coach Terry Larson. And he talked about the Olds College Broncos program, the Leonards joining them for next season, and much, much more. And that's all part of our second intermission conversation with the SAIT Trojans head coach. Zone and a shot on goal right away here off the stick of Kirk. It was juggled for a second, but then hung on to by Wassine Gill and Harvickson alongside Jeff Dick. And the home side down by a goal going in the third period.
It was a quick start to the second period with 2 goals in the first 24 seconds and an early chance there for Calgary.
Off the near side boards in this defensive zone draw for Olds, it is Kirk for the Chaos, able to center it back at the point. Good job to hold it in by Schultz, and it's right back to Kirk. She has her pass picked off, and it's knocked up the near side boards, and Kelly Leonard has it for Olds. Pass down the boards, intended for Jillian Lightbound. Just a bit out of her reach. Now Leonard able to get it to Lightbound. She'll go back to the near side point for Graham. Her wrister just wide. Davidson trying to center it loose at the side of the net, and the goaltender Jobin was unable to reach it with the glove, but very alertly poked it with the goal stick to the corner. Comes back in behind the net. Schultz up the boards for Blanchard. Pass back to the front of her net, and the Grizzlies are all over that as it is Getty able to get a stick on it, and Faith Getty into the near side corner. Protects the puck well, feeds the point. Shot by Thompson, deflects right in on goal, and a left pad save had to be made by Jobin. Back across the slot it comes. Here's another try by Getty. That deflected, and Schultz able to knock it back to the point, and Graham hammers another one just wide. Off the near side boards, it comes back out in front. Woodward able to get it up ahead. Kozak, who had the go-ahead goal on a breakaway late in the second period, now rushes up the right wing side into the Grizzlies zone, around the net. Centering try for Cooper, but she missed the one-timer, and the Grizzlies get back defensively. Kozak steals it again in behind the net. Kozak slips it through the skates of a defender, comes right out to the crease, and it is knocked back to the near side boards. Calgary pressing here, early stages, second period. Grizzlies to the point, and this will trickle out to center. Duke will go back after it at her own blue line. Up ahead to center, Getty tangled up there with Altwasser, who went down. Grizzlies take the puck, get it across the Chaos line, but Cooper is there first. And Cooper up ahead to center, and Brooke Dennett down the left wing. Over the Grizzlies line, into the far side corner, trying to get around Graham. Centering pass along the ice, comes back off of the boards. Grizzlies chip it past Duke, but back at the red line. Able to control. Here's Schultz across the far side boards, up the left wing, and the Chaos are going to go offside. So 2.5 minutes gone in the third period. Olds is still down by 1. JD, the keys to the game for head coach Wade Leonard included intensity, puck movement, and passing. How are they doing on those keys thus far?
Well, we're seeing some good passes from the Olds Grizzlies. The intensity, I think, needs to be upped a little bit from what we saw in the second period. We saw a lot of it in the first. Need to get it back there.
Chaos able to win the neutral zone draw, get it in and in behind the Grizzlies net. Seeley will knock it away to the far side. Holbein's pass out ahead to center, broken up behind the Chaos. Let's start back up. Melanie Schultz down the left wing boards. Centering try. Seeley got a stick on it. It was knocked to the crease, and Wassine will cover it up on the other side of the ledger. Derek Loomer, former Olds Grizzly, head coach of the Calgary Chaos, wanted to use speed, start quick, and be confident, and then take advantage of the great opportunity here this weekend and have fun. How are they doing on those keys to the game, Jay?
Well, you're really seeing the speed coming out of this team here from Calgary, and in particular, great job by Kalena Kozak. I've really been impressed with her play, winning races to the puck almost every time out there. She's tough to handle.
Grizzlies on this defensive zone draw, able to slide it up the middle of the ice and out to the neutral zone. So Chaos leading the Grizzlies 2-1. Woodward back at her own blue line. Pass ahead to center. Kelly Leonard will take it away and bring it up the right wing. It was on the back end and then has a stick check there as it'll come back out to the neutral zone, and the Grizzlies trying to get back in. Pass from Seeley across to Dana Leonard is stolen, and here comes McDonald, and the shot will go just wide glove side for the Chaos. Off the near side boards, Grizzlies ahead for Kelly Leonard. She keeps moving and gets some help here from Kira Davidson as they bring it into the right wing corner. Davidson angled heavily into the boards there. Down she goes as Woodward took her out. Comes around the near side. Kelly Leonard is there. Davidson back up on her skates, deflected it right across the front of the net. And it is into the far corner and back around near side. And we picked up and skated away by Tecklenburg. We get near the red line. Slide it down into the old zone. Grizzlies quickly back up the right wing side into offensive territory. Across the line, a long shot let go there by Wagstaff. Behind the net, Moore for the Chaos. Up the middle of the ice. And Wagstaff just missed keeping that one in. Came out to center. Dumped back in by Graham. And to the far corner goes Holly Tecklenburg. Up the middle of the ice, that's going to be held in by Thompson of the Grizzlies. Tecklenburg breaks it up, sends it away. And here come the Chaos to the Grizzlies line. Right wing side. Altwasser goes wide into the right wing corner. And then the Grizzlies on the back check, able to steal it away. Faith Getty backhanding it off the near side boards. That slides all the way down. They're going to wave the icing, forcing Sarah Moore to go back with Victoria Wagstaff in pursuit. Around the far side boards. Grizzlies take it away. Victoria Wagstaff for Jillian Lightbound. Chance wide open in the slot. And the save is made by Jobin as it comes off the near side boards. And Swanby will let one go all the way back to the far side as it came out from behind the net and up the far boards. Graham swats it back down low. Chaos, though, trying to bust out of their own zone, battling their way to center. It's Kozak, I believe, and then it's knocked away. Teams are changing, and it is Graham who takes the puck and rushes up the right wing side. Graham gets in behind the defense, driving to the goal. Jobin makes the save. Graham tumbles down, and the rebound in behind the net, played around by Leonard. Knocked up the far side, out towards the blue line, but not out. Now the Grizzlies trying to push back here, down by a goal. Thompson trying to keep it in. Kelly Leonard in the slot, long shot. Stick save is made calmly there by Jobin. And it'll be dumped down the ice now by Claire Rockcliffe. And icing is waved off, and hustling up the ice comes Dennett. So Wassine's got to come out of the net and play it around. And off of the boards. Calgary able to keep it in. Mary McDonald into the slot. Couple of nice moves, and the shot will go just wide as Dennett tried low glove side. Another centering pass. And the Grizzlies able to break that up. And here comes Kelly Leonard, 1-on-2 to center. On the middle of the ice, then lobs one over top of the Chaos net and heads off for a change. Chaos with a pass out ahead to center. That got through a couple of defenders and onto the stick of Rockcliffe. Now across the Grizzlies line for Mary McDonald into the slot and lets a low shot go along the ice that is scooped up and hung on to by Wassine. 2-1 Calgary leading, 13:20 left third period.
Well, some good pressure on that last sequence from the Grizzlies as they got a couple of good opportunities in from right in the front of the net where you want to get them on Jobin, but Jobin continues to make some high-quality saves. She has been hard to beat here this afternoon.
Face off to the right of the Grizzlies net and right off the draw. Backhand try by Kira McDonald, and now it is Tori Blanchard along the far side boards. Able to keep it in for Calgary. Behind the Grizzlies net, holds his back on it, pass to the near side, and out ahead to center. Here comes Holbein. She's got a one-on-one to the Calgary line. That is played well, though, by Woodward. And back the other way come the Chaos, 3-on-3, led down the left wing side. And a poke check is made by Thompson of the Grizzlies, and a board battle ensues. Dole there for Olds. Kira McDonald for the Chaos, got a stick on it, sent it down low. Thompson got there first for Olds, and then sends it around the boards, and it comes out to the neutral zone. Woodward at center for Calgary. We'll flip it back in. Past Thompson, hops in behind the Grizzlies net. Grace Seeley will get to it and launch the long pass up the right wing side. Grizzlies into the offensive zone with Getty, and it's knocked off of her stick, and back the other way come the Chaos. Kozak with speed into the Grizzlies zone. Nifty job defensively there, though, by Swanby. And back the other way, loose puck sliding deeper into the Calgary zone, where it is picked up by Moore. She circles the goal, comes out the near side, leaves it for her defense partner Sue, and she makes one move and then completes the right wing pass to Altwasser at center. Got it down the near side boards past Swanby. Altwasser to the side of the Grizzlies net. Wide open chance at the front on the centering try, and it just missed. And the Grizzlies escape that, still down just by one as they start back the other way, led by Elena Wagstaff. Get it across the Chaos line with 4 defenders back. Now it is grabbed, and Melanie Schultz. Stick handling to center, up the right wing boards, over the Grizzlies line. A slap shot off the skate of Grace Seeley and ends up in behind on the stick of Dana Leonard. And she'll bring a right wing pass. Kira Davidson smashes it off the boards and out to the neutral zone. And Kelly Leonard will get to it and dump it the rest of the way down. That sends the Chaos back after it. Schultz behind her own net. She'll come out the far side. Look right wing to center. Complete the pass to Rockcliffe. At the Grizzlies line, getting turned around was Dennett, and Calgary's offside.
Well, some more back and forth play, but a great chance for another assist on that one there from Ryan Altwasser, coming in, going around, and finding the person right at the front of the net there, looking for Schultz. Just tips that one wide in the Grizzlies zone, but another great chance there for the Chaos.
Lightbound off the draw for Kelly Leonard, and across to Kira Davidson. Deflected off her stick back to the Grizzlies line. Now taken away by the Chaos. Brooke Dennett down into the corner for Mary McDonald to the front of the net. And it'll come back to the point. Woodward with a shot. That got through. Save is made by Wassine. The Grizzlies trying to prevent a third Chaos goal. Coming out of the corner it was Rockcliffe, and a centering try right through the slot to the near side boards. Grizzlies can't get it past Dennett though. Seeley reaching for it. Lightbound there as well, and Seeley sends it down the ice. It's right on goal. Jobin will stop it, and the Grizzlies will make wholesale changes. Out, first one off of the bench is Vanderberg. The long pass by the Chaos gets it by her, and they're right back into the offensive zone. They'll get a long shot away, and it is gloved and hung onto by Wassine. We're midway through the third period. 2-1, Olds trailing Calgary.
Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Westview Co-op. Fuel Up to Win is back at your Westview Co-op with hundreds of prizes, including a guaranteed grand prize of $100,000 in cash. Visit fueluptowin.ca for full details.
Midget A Female Provincial Tournament underway with Game 1 here. The host team trailing by 1, able to win the face-off. Holbein backhands it to center, and then gets a stick on it again, and it deflects down the ice. That'll send Janet Sue back after it. And she'll come out the near side from behind her own net. Pass along the boards for Chelsea Bragdon. And then back rink wide. Duke will play it up ahead. And Tori Blanchard has it for Kirk. Try to get it back to Blanchard. Blanchard in the corner. Eventually ends up with the puck. Grizzlies take it away and come out from behind their own goal. Complete a pass ahead to center, chipping it down the ice, and then hustling up after it goes Hope Holbein, and she gets to it in the corner, but none of her mates had arrived just yet. The centering pass is taken away by the 4 defenders there for the Chaos. Sue around for more. Off of the stick of Blanchard, Grizzlies able to keep it in. Here's a drive right on, and again the glove is flashed there by Jobin as she grabs that point shot from Dana Leonard.
Well, with 8:57 left to go here in the third, still a 1-goal game, and for the Grizzlies, they're trying to up that pressure, get that equalizer here. There's a good blast from the point with someone going straight to the net, but a great job by Jobin again to make the glove save and not allow the rebound.
Grizzlies able to win the face-off, and they'll get a shot from the far side boards off the stick of Victoria Wagstaff that is again hung onto by Jobin.
Well, I can see that the game plan now is get shots on net here for the Grizzlies. They just keep letting them fly.
Lena Wagstaff wins the draw, and then Victoria Wagstaff centering pass. And get it back to her, and is broken up, and the Calgary Chaos going to find a way up the near side boards, but none exists for Schultz thanks to Swanby, who keeps it in. She sends it back behind the net. Another attempt to get it out for the Chaos is going to slide by everyone and down the ice. They're going to wave this icing, and Kozak will hound Swanby back behind the Grizzlies' net. Takes her down. Loose puck side of the goal. Flipped off of the outside of the net as Altwasser arrived, and it gets stuck there, and the referee blows his whistle.
This afternoon's broadcast brought to you in part by Autos AVU, a proud supporter of the Olds Minor Hockey Association and Provincial Female Midget A Hockey, proud to be your only local authorized service center for appliances and electronics.
8:15 left to go third period. Calgary up 2-1 on the Olds Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies able to slip it down the near side board, sending Woodward back into her own zone. Wrap it around the net. Kira Davidson is there for Olds, though. Trying to get it to Kelly Leonard. Defended there by Dennett. And Dennett around to the near side. Grace Seeley will move up from the point to Kelly Leonard. A sharp angle try. Save is made by Jobin. Off the far side boards. Davidson going to keep it in. Stumbled down. Good work, though, by Leonard to hold it in with some help from the point as Thompson was there as well. Now into the far corner for Davidson. Behind the net for Leonard. Back for Kelly Leonard. Leonard got it to the crease on the near side. Jobin able to stick it back to the near side boards. Lightbound is there. Grizzlies now have some pressure here. Leonard again to the side of the net. Davidson reaching for it. Got a chance in tight again. Jobin to save, though. Grizzlies will feed it back to the far point. Here's a shot by Thompson deflecting wide. Kira Davidson behind the goal. Wraps it around to the near side post, and then she gets taken down in the chaos. We'll send it away to center. Mary McDonald trying to get around Thompson. She does. She's in alone. Mary McDonald on Wassine, and a left pad save is made in tight. Now McDonald goes to the front of the net, takes another pass, and Wassine stops that as well. Wide open chance in the slot, and another save from Wassine as Rockcliffe got a wrister through. The Grizzlies forced to ice the puck. Chances at both ends in the last couple minutes, but it remains a 1-goal lead for Calgary.
Great job by Wassine to put the stop on Mary McDonald, not once but twice. Some big-time stops there, getting some love from her defensemen as they get set for the face-off in front of her, keeping this one a 1-goal game with 6:46 to go.
It certainly feels like a 2-goal lead would be too much to overcome here. So those great saves by Wassine, and now off of this face-off, Sue for the Chaos trying to get another one, but the Grizzlies able to steal it, and then it'll be knocked off of the skate of Holbein and down the ice. She is almost off to the races there, but now in the net comes Jobin, plays it to the near side boards. Holbein trying to stay with Blanchard. Now here comes Vandenberg. Went off a stick up in the air into the corner. Holbein got to it, centered it, but it is taken away by Kira McDonald, and she breaks out to center for Calgary. A right wing pass. Tori Blanchard across the Grizzlies line. Side of the net for McDonald. Twisted around, and then we're going to go back to the point, but the Grizzlies will break that out. Vandenberg to center. Chips it down. Heads off for a change. Victoria Wagstaff comes in after Duke behind the Calgary net. And now in comes Getty. Getty into the near side corner. Back to the point. Swanby. Then Elena Wagstaff and a sharp angle try. High over top of the net to the far corner. She'll get to it there. Centers it. A scramble at the crease. And it is Jobin able to get the glove on top of it as Getty was down to the ice there with Duke. Both of them trying to poke it in there, though. And Jobin, another good save.
Well, Faith Getty, the leading scorer this regular season for the Olds Grizzlies. 18 games, 16 goals to go along with 14 assists. And a great opportunity there in tight, but can't get it to go.
Back to the line as they win the draw, and a point shot from Dana Leonard, again corralled by Jobin, and your unofficial shot clock is going to be mounting here. Jobin has done a great job.
That she has 11 shots already coming her way in this third period. That puts her up to 27 faced for the game.
Here's Dana Leonard trying another one, and knocked down side of the goal, and then pushed to the crease by Victoria Wagstaff, and one more time covered up by Jobin.
Well, now the Grizzlies looking at that clock, only 5:25 to go here in the third. Goals have been at a premium in this one. They know they've got to keep getting pucks towards the net, get something going.
Face-off was won again. That's a good start there when you're in the offensive zone. And the Grizzlies trying to get to it in the near side corner. Chaos able to defend, though. Altwasser to the far side corner. Victoria Wagstaff is there, though, ahead of Woodward. Wagstaff trying to protect the puck behind the net for Elena Wagstaff, and that's taken away. Chaos wrap it around to the point. Seeley's shot knocked down, front of the net, score! And the Grizzlies managed to tie the game. Victoria Wagstaff with a loose puck in the slot, able to beat Jobin, and we're 2-2 with 4:57 left in period number 3.
Well, a little bit of puck luck there for the Grizzlies. The shot from the point deflects off of one of the defenders, goes right to the slot where Wagstaff is waiting, and she gets the shot off before Jobin can recover. And a fantastic effort has tied this one at 2 with 4:57 to play.
It was Grace Seeley who tried the point shot, hit a skate, went right to Victoria Wagstaff. Now the Chaos win the draw at center, and they bring it into the Grizzlies zone. Can't get a good push to the front of the net. And the Grizzlies back the other way. Some good passing, and Kelly Leonard with a partial break. Takes the shot. It deflected off the stick of Jobin up into her mask and then trickled just wide of the near side post. Great chance for the Grizzlies to get 2 quick goals. Instead, we remain tied 2-2 as the Chaos will push it up the near side boards. Doesn't get out there, and Melanie Schultz has got to go try the other side. She loops around behind her net, able to get past Davidson, up ahead to Mary McDonald, and then right wing for Rockcliffe over the Grizzlies line. The long shot, and Wassine is going to be forced to hang on to this one. 4:15 left. We're tied 2-2. It is the round-robin portion of this tournament, though, so there's not overtime to go after this one. If they are tied, it will just end in a tie here in the opening game of the tournament. Face off to the left of Wagstaff. Chaos able to win it. Back to the point. Moore with the shot, and that's tipped just wide by Kirk. Grace Seeley will pick it up behind the net. Up the right wing boards. Hopped over the stick of Hope Holbein. And the Grizzlies now have to deal with Chelsea Bragdon, who's got it in her skates along the far side boards and able to keep it in for Calgary. Seeley can get a stick on it behind the Grizzlies net. Pile up of players there. And the loose puck towards the point. Still not out. Second attempt for Olds up the near side boards, so be able to find Emily Vandenberg, and she'll dump it down and head off for a change. Under 4 minutes left to play in the third period. 2-2 our score. Calgary Chaos find Kira McDonald at center, and up ahead for Paige Kirk, but she's poke checked, and at the Grizzlies line. Coming back to pick it up is Elena Wagstaff. Nice move to get past McDonald, out ahead to center, trying to get past Kozak. She does, but not Duke, and it is back the other way, off of the stick of McDonald at the Grizzlies line. Now taken away and starting up ice goes Victoria Wagstaff. Drops it off at the line. Long shot drifts in. Jobin will make the save. Comes back to the near point. And Thompson firing one on goal. And Jobin will glove it. And JD will get you the scoring summary on the tying goal.
Well, the goal belongs to Victoria Wagstaff. The assist to her sister Elena and to Grace Seeley on that one. The goal coming at 15:03. So both the Wagstaff sisters with a goal and an assist here in this contest.
Kelly Leonard will take the draw, win it for Kira Davidson. Trying to dart to the front of the net there, but was directed to the corner. Now has it taken away by Tecklenburg. Across the ice it goes. Woodward up ahead. Grizzlies trying to get back defensively. Rockcliffe with a pass. That goes just wide. McDonald in the corner. Couldn't corral it. And the Grizzlies away the other way. And it is Jillian Lightbound with a breakaway. On the forehand to the backhand. And Jobin stays right with her to make a game-saving save, perhaps, for the Calgary Chaos. And back the other way they go 2-on-2. Poke checked at the Grizzlies line, though, was Mary McDonald. And Kelly Leonard picks it up. 2:20 left in the third period. Grizzlies up ahead to the offensive line again. Davidson with a long shot. That's a stick save for Jobin. 4 players tangled near side boards after the loose puck. And Dole from the Grizzlies. Watch as it's wrapped around past Woodward. And then it's going to be held in at the line. And Dana Leonard for the Grizzlies with a long wrister. Save is made by Jobin. McKenna Dole along the far side boards for Olds. Poked away from her. The Chaos have it, and they've got a 2-on-1 developing. It is Rockcliffe and McDonald, and it is defended perfectly by Seeley as she prevents the pass and now takes it away from McDonald. Great play by Grace Seeley. Had an assist on the tying goal earlier this period. Now she makes an outlet pass to center that hops away from Holbein. Schultz has it for the Chaos. Up ahead, Kira McDonald. Poke check by Dana Leonard. 1.5 minutes left, third period. Leonard's long pass works out for Getty. Faith Getty down the right wing into the Chaos zone. And she gets converged on by 3 Calgary players. Keeps moving, centers it. It's going to come all the way back to the line. Graham's shot deflected just wide, and the net is off its moorings.
Well, the Olds Grizzlies just keep firing shots towards the net here, looking for that go-ahead goal. They've got just 1 minute and 11 seconds left to try and get something going here, but so far they've rattled off 18 shots in this period. They had just 16 in the first 2.
2-2, 1:11 left, third period. Offensive zone draw for Olds, but the Chaos get it to the far side boards. Kira McDonald pushed it out to the neutral zone. And the Grizzlies find a way to get back in, and here comes Faith Getty in a 1-on-1. She'll take the shot, hit the post, low glove side. Getty now back to the point. And one more time for a Janelle Graham point shot, and that's right on. And Again, Jobin under siege here in the third period, beaten once to allow the Grizzlies to tie it, but she's kept so many others out, JD.
Well, she has been busy in this third period, and they're getting a little help from the post as it looked like Getty finally had her beat but couldn't beat the iron. Some big-time stops here from Jobin in this third period.
For the face-off, scramble for it in the slot in the chaos zone. It is still loose, and it is found by Kelly Leonard, and the shot off the shoulder of Jobin. Come back to the far point for Dana Leonard. Her backhand centering try broken up by Woodward, and at the line, Leonard able to knock it away. It goes rink wide, and a big foot race for it here, and able to win it are the Calgary Chaos, and it'll just be dumped down the ice by Tecklenburg. Dana Leonard, long pass up the right wing side for Davidson. Tried a slap shot with 18 seconds left from the right wing face-off circle in the chaos zone. And the Grizzlies can't get that one through. And they continue to dig away. 10 seconds left in the third period here. Davidson for Kelly Leonard. Are they going to get one more shot? 5 seconds left. Back to the line. Dana Leonard with a shot. Save is made by the glove of Jobin with 0.6 seconds left.
Our broadcast this afternoon has been brought to you by Integra Tire in Sundre. There's a force behind everything Integra Tire does. They call it integrity, an endless pursuit of excellence every day for every customer.
Off of the face-off, the final 0.6 of a second will expire, and a 2-2 tie between the Calgary Chaos and the host Olds Grizzlies is how this Midget A female provincial tournament begins. Again, they had a tie during their regular season meetings in the Rocky Mountain Female League here this season, and a 2-2 tie. Kind of a fitting start here for these two evenly matched teams, JD.
Yes, indeed. Every game these two have played this season has been an even matchup. They've been 2-2-1 all year long against each other, and now what better way to kick off this tournament than with another tie between these two? You have a feeling we'll be seeing these two a little bit later this weekend.
They both hope to have a chance to meet up again, perhaps in the gold medal game on Sunday at 3 p.m. We'll have the call of that here on 96.5 CKFM, and again the opening ceremonies of this Midget A female provincial tournament coming up at 6 p.m. tonight. We'll keep it right here and go through your scoring a recap of this one, JD, as we do a quick post-game show here before the 2 o'clock hour hits.
Well, as we take a look, no scoring in the first period. Then just 13 seconds into the second, it was Mary McDonald who comes down the wing, snipes one in for Calgary, and they go up 1-0. Just 11 seconds after that, the Olds would respond as the Wagstaff sisters carried across the line. Victoria drops a pass back to Elena. She'll take a shot at the net. It's mishandled by Jobin, goes into the back, and it's 1-1. Then at 17:48 of the second period, Calgary jumps out in front again, this time using the speed of Kalena Kozak. She manages to knock one past the defender, get in on a breakaway, and she makes no mistake with a nice little backhand that gets underneath Jenna Wassine. Assists on that one going to Schultz and Altwasser. Then Olds would tie it with 4:57 remaining in the third as a point shot from Seeley deflects right to Victoria Wagstaff in the slot. She buries it. Her first of the game, the assist going to Seeley and sister Elena Wagstaff as well. So both Wagstaffs finished with a goal and an assist here, but no more scoring despite a plethora of shots. Shots on goal in that third period, 21-10 in favor of the Grizzlies. For the game, 37-24 in favor of Olds. On the power play, Grizzlies went 0 for 1 in this game, while on the other side, the Chaos were 0 for 2.
Today's broadcast, a big thank you to our sponsors, Westview Co-op, Autos AVU, and Integra Tire in Sundre. As we watch the Player of the Games awarded here, Holly Tecklenburg picks up the honors for the Calgary Chaos. And for the Olds Grizzlies, it's going to be Hope Holbein who picks up those honors here as well. Again, tournament action continuing throughout the weekend here as part of the Midget A Female Provincials. And coming up tonight, the second half of our hockey doubleheader here on a Thursday on 96.5 CKFM as we head up to Camrose for Game 1 of the AJHL playoffs, the Olds Grizzlies and the Camrose Kodiaks. Again, coming up at 7 p.m. tonight on 96.5 CKFM. For now, though, a big thank you to our producer back at the station, Corey Knoll, and to my co-host, Jeff Dick. My name is Galen Harvickson. Enjoy your Thursday afternoon. Right on. Did we make it out before the top of the hour? Yeah.